Hello. It's the next one. Need to level up. Cool, now that I'm at 55 strength, I will put the next 5 into dex. Continue stacking my quality build. I did not go get my recliner and take a nap yet, so I still admittedly am a little tired. Okay, I thought I could go somewhere else down here. I need to go look at one thing. I might not have anywhere else to go down here, which means I can cross this off my list. Which, don't get me wrong, like, I want to have as much game to play as possible because it's a great game, but also at the same time, I mean, I've got other places to explore, so I wouldn't mind being able to cross this one off the list. So, I mean, have I been there? Down here. Have I been here? Yes. I'm pretty confident I've been in there. I don't know. This over here is kind of far away from that tunnel entrance over there. Right? Where was this? Holy crap, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, these two aren't that far apart. Shit. Yeah, I opened that chest and got that item. Okay, so I've been in there. So I'm done here. Okay, that means I can go to Raw Ruins, or excuse me, Raw Base, or Bridge leading to the village. I think I'm going to do Bridge leading to the village. That way I can go ahead and hit up this church kind of thing, as well as perhaps get around up here, which may lead to me going a different door into Shadow Keep and or over here to this new finger place. So that's where I'm going next. I'm going to stop using this Dragon Claw Great Hammer for the moment. I'm going to go back to using like a slightly lighter weapon. Yes, I can throw a bow on. What do I have down here? Yeah, that's all good. All very standard stuff, looking good. I have some throwables on. Let me get one more kind of throwable on there. Here we go. And I'm going this way. I normally like skirting the edges and then filling in, but in this case, I think I'm just gonna run down the road for the moment. Hello, Mr. Wolves. And then I'll go along the edges after, because I want to see. It scared the shit out of me. It's a lot of wolves. Ooh. Oh, it's another one of these. I don't have enough throwing pot. They're like... How are you supposed to do this again? Because last time I tried with a whirlwind with the furnace golem throwing pot, and it like took 2. Like, that does a good bit of damage to him, but... I don't know that I'm going to kill him with only 4. Ow. That was a 3-pointer. If I knew I was coming up to this, I would have had on better and more fire resist. So you're gonna jump. I only have 2 more of these. I'm worried that I'm not gonna have enough to kill him, and I can't craft more while I'm in combat with them. I'm going to take a moment while I have it to do that. Oh, come on, run, 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 run. Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead. Okay, just... Dude, he just jumped to the moon. I need a hit here. Yes. Yes! Cerulean-sapping crystal tear. Crystal tear forms slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the Erdtree pulls deep within furnace golems. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily restores FP upon landing attacks. So over there must be where the new finger ruins are for me. Yeah, they are. Also, one thing that's interesting to me that I want to note is that the finger runes here have like these golden speckles in it. The finger runes down here have blue speckles in it. I think there could be something related to this be a god, or like a god or goddess related to the moon and stars, while this one might be related to the sun because it's yellow. There was also there's also an item somewhere that made it sound that worship of the moon as though it were another worship of the moon as though it was on the level of the sun was heretical. The scholars who sought to master Carian sorcery instead learned to see the moon as equal to the stars. The sun is a star. This robe and hue of the full moon signifies their heresy. So it could be heretical in that, and also the reason America and Carian royalty fought, right? Perhaps there's a moon god and or goddess, and then there's a sun god and or goddess. Maybe that's what's going on. There's also the whole twin moon thing going on, yet there's only one moon in the sky. And then Morth Ruins says something about it could be... Morth Ruins might have been caused from when a moon was brought down and like crashed into the earth or something. So maybe there were 2 moons and Radon brought one down and that's how he controlled the stars or something. I don't know. I used to not think that you could use the Spirit Springs to stop fall damage, but I guess now I know. What is this? Oh. It was just an on-fire Rada fruit from the furnace golem. From where the furnace golem had landed. Bunch of wolves around here. Doing wolf stuff. Okay, now that I cleared up to that opening where the furnace golem is, I'm going to skim back along this side and this way just to see if there was anything I might want to see. A lot of wolves out here. There has been an item that signified something about wolves. It could have been about wolves being the symbol of the carrion house. Or something like that. Raging Beast. I'll read that in a minute. We got those beast claws earlier. Maybe this is an Ash of War for those. And or other fist weapons. Raging Beast. Step with the swiftness of a beast, leap high, and slash from above. Initial step can be taken forward, backwards, left, or right. Strong attack allows for follow-up, usable on beast claws. That's literally a weapon. Beast claws is a weapon. Like, it's not like a class of weapons. It's a weapon, to my knowledge. There's a little place down there. Have I been there? Oh, I've not been there. There's a hippo rhinoceros type thing. What is... Okay, so I was over there. I think I can go down. I guess I have to go do that. Let me do the left side of this up here. And then I'll go try to... Okay, this is good enough. I'm gonna go try to go down that... Scale down the wall, the cliff wall over there. I'm closest from here anyway, I think. How many flasks? I'll reset for flasks and stuff real quick. Craft more throwing pots. How many of these? 3? Yeah, why not? I think it's a little strange you don't get like any runes at all hardly from the furnace golems. Alright, let me look to see where those... Right there. Perhaps you end up here from over here. Or do you... Oh. It's like here. So when you're at this building, you come over here, and then you hop across, and then run down this way. So... when I'm at my entrance to the base of the ruins, I think I can probably cross this way. I couldn't get down there from where I was. Okay, I think I'm gonna end up down here after something with the raw, like, coming around. So I'm gonna come back to that. For now, I just want to go to this church, big church up there. want to do that, and then I want to go take a nap. So that's the plan. Gosh darn, that startles me every time, man. Is that a Grace over there? I'm gonna hop up here one time just to look around. Ugh. Didn't see anything too important, or anything that seemed too important. Other than that church up on that hill. 1 second. Okay. I checked there already. Okay. This place might have something to do with carrions and maybe the moon or something up there. Bunch of wolves everywhere. A lot of wolves. Yeah, I think wolves have something to do with carrions. Like it might be their crest or something. Okay, I do want to go to that bigger church-ish building, but I'm going to go here first, for sure. Is that a turtle? Hell yeah, it is. I'm gonna check the outsides first. Ugh. Oh, maybe that one's blocked by a thing somewhere. I think I have to go find a stone to hit to unblock that spirit spring. Oh, this is a tower like a Ronnie's Rise kind of building thing. Darn, dude. Curse that lag freezing and stuff. Rabbath's Rise. Got it. I kind of saw the light coming out under the doorways. Hello. What do we got? Whoa. Heck yeah. Okay, so Rabbath's cannon's like jar cannon, but it adds some magic damage. A type of jar cannon, fire, great bolts. Masterwork of spell machinist Rabbath. Rabbath? The power of glintstones that encircle the barrels imbues bolts with magic damage and guides shots towards their targets. That is cool. It looks like way less total damage. Well, it's not upgraded like my jar cannon is. So it does some magic damage, but it guides your projectiles towards targets. Hell yeah, dude, that's sick. I think I would still prefer to use the regular jar cannon. I mean, there's some cases where magic damage is great. So if you're up against an enemy that's weak against magic, you know, that's perfect. Okay, on I go. I'm gonna do my thing and hug the right wall, which is gonna lead me into this cave. This kind of looks Shadow Tower related. Yeah, this is certainly Shadow Tower related and like Mesmer guy related. This reminds me of the entrance to Margit. This is cool, you get to ride your horse through here. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, that was cool. Glad I got to do that. Extra Site of Grace. Looks just like an extra entrance to the Shaded Castle, or whatever this place is called. Shaded Keep, maybe? Church District. Shadow Keep. Man, this place is going to be a big old dungeon to explore, huh? Can you... How much runes do I have? I don't have that many runes. I want to go test... That looks like a boss thing over there. I'm going to go test something. Crabs. I feel like if you fall off of this stuff, you'll fall in the water and I might fall off here. I think there was like some water or stuff in Sekiro. Okay, so maybe that's not a boss, but you have to like get the whole way over there without getting killed by that thing, I guess. What is that? This is cool, dude. This is unlike any other Souls thing I've done. How do I want to... It's gone now. Okay. Or at least seems to be. I kind of want to come back and have it kill me or like attack me. Because I wonder if you can like hit it on the head when it attacks you or something. But just shooting with an arrow at least made it seem to go away. I'm assuming if you fall in this water, you're just going to die. Great. Goes. Here's a test of that. Yeah. Now I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna try to run across the log and let that thing in the water attack me. I want to see what it is. I don't know that I've seen anything else like that in a Souls game. Again, I've seen the water. There was like a big koi fish or something in Sekiro in the water. But you could swim in Sekiro and do a good bit of water stuff, so. Is it a crab or what is it? Is it a shark? Oh, is it an ulcerated tree spirit? Or is it a tree spirit? It most looks like that in shape. It looks like a tree spirit to me. Yeah, it looks like a tree spirit crawling around on down there. Okay. Let me see if it'll try to attack me when I walk across the logs. I want it to, like, attack me or something. I feel like it will. Here he is. Come on. Come on, bud. Oh, come on. Don't tell me this guy won't try to eat me. Hiya. Darn, I thought I'd get him. That looks like a tree spirit to me. Okay. Alright, coming up on... Last upload I did was freaking long. It was like, I think I accidentally went for an hour. I didn't realize how much I had done in a recording. I might have meant to cut it off halfway between and just didn't. But, yeah, that's likely. That is likely. But, I think I want to do a little more in this episode. So I'm going to keep going for now. Holy shit, I wish they wouldn't do that. Like, there's no point making this thing do that, and it just startles me every time. What boss are we doing here? What are these guys? Dead warrior dudes. What was back over here? Brave glovewort. Glovewort. What the hell? Make sure to feed your horse so you do not get knocked off. What is this guy? Holy crap. Gonna hurt. Kind of want to see if I get armor off him when I kill him. Okay, this hurts. Ow. I might die here. Surprised that it's not doing death blight build up to me. I guess it's just ghost flame damage, which is just magic. But it kind of seems like it would do death blight or death buildup. Door over here, I think. That looks like a fire with a serpent. That kind of looks like a seal of America or something. I don't know what to do here, but perhaps you come here later for something. Maybe if you do like a certain emote in front of this or something. I don't think I have anything that I... That's all I got. Look at all these guys. I kind of want to kill them just to see if I can get some of their armor and read it. They might kill me, dude. What's on their shields? Is there like a crown on their shield? It's like a big tower on this shield. Or maybe it's... I can't tell. It's wearing red stuff. I got no items off of these guys. I was hoping to get like an item or something so I could tell what the hell was the deal with them. Looking at the tombstones, I can't really tell anything at a glance. Not gonna swap any gear around, happy with what I have on. And now I'm gonna make my way to that church looking place. And I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna conclude this episode after I do it. I don't even know that it's gonna be that fast, really. This might take me a while. There's a whole big old peninsula up here. And there's these guys. Crap. Marionette soldiers. Who I don't really remember or know the story related to them. Bunch of wolves. I'm gonna run mostly along the road just to see if I pick up a grace. Kill these guys so they don't try to ambush me later. I feel like you're kind of on the road being set up for an ambush by these guys. Kuko Glintstone. Kuku Glintstone. These guys are funny. Don't do it. There's a bunch of arrows in me, look at that. A bunch of arrows in me. Shiny teeth that sparkle, just like the stars in space. Shiny teeth that twinkle when I open up my face. Shiny teeth, shiny teeth. Where's my Chip Skylark fans at? Let's get some Chip Skylarks in the chat. I wonder if this is going to be a big old dungeon or if it's just a boss fight or what. There's a Grace in there. Why do I have a feeling... fuck it. Cathedral of Manus Metyr. I've seen that word, I think the meter word before. M-E-T-Y-R. I feel like I've seen. I feel like there might be a boss fight here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rest. Oh, there's a guy on a throne in there. Oh, you can't. Okay, it's no combat. I kind of want to explore a little bit first. This is Throne, Cathedral of Manus Metyr. I've seen that name M-E-T-Y-R before, but I don't know where, and it would take me to go through my entire inventory to have a chance at finding the item. And I think instead I'm just going to go talk to the guy. That will do. I wonder if that's Manus Metyr up there, or if tell you what, I'm also going to run around the cathedral first. Sometimes you find stuff in the immediately surrounding area that is relevant. I haven't seen that tree anywhere else in the game. I mean, perhaps that tree asset's been used somewhere else, but to me, it's not a very familiar tree asset. Can you get down there from up here? Oh, so up here is how you go from here to here, perhaps, or something. Yeah, okay. Okay, it was very vibrant, nice and green. Somewhat unlike other places in the lands between. Is this a side entrance? It is. Out here into this graveyard. What is that? Am I about to get my ass beat? Oh, this. Oh, you can get remembrances here. Yeah. Goat. Goated. Yeah. Whoa, that firefly almost pushed me off the edge. That goat almost pushed me off the ledge. Something just died. I wonder if the firefly like went over the ledge and, funny enough, fell. Oh, yo, there's a cup over there. I don't know what to call him. Astrolabe, perhaps. Astrolabe here. Interesting. Oh, you can see the moon right in front of it. I wonder if... I gotta admit, I don't think I ever looked at all the astrolabes in the base game. Maybe, I assume maybe those also all like viewed the moon when you looked through them. Again, these trees, those assets are kind of unique to me. If I've seen them anywhere else, it was in Lyria. Gosh darn, man. These guys do a lot of fast attacks, and my freaking spear. So it's hard to hit guys sometimes with a spear. Owie. Shit. No, I'm gonna die. I'm actually dead. By an arrow here in a second, I'm gonna get killed. No way. No way I live. So I guess maybe this means these marionette soldiers are related to carrying people somehow. That goes back to the whole thing where it's like any enemy, as long as it's one enemy at a time, it's manageable in this game. But as soon as you have to fight multiple enemies at a time, that's when it can get out of hand. Because other games are coded in such a way where like not more than one enemy tries to attack you at a time. In a lot of cases, I feel like, or in some cases, I do not feel like that is the case in this game. Grace and rest. So I don't feel like I'm walking into a boss fight. I could be wrong, but there's like the symbol that pops up as though I can't like do any attacks or any of that, which is fair. Who are you? Yeah. I have no idea who this is. Are you the mother? Okay.
Well, we don't.
Oh, this is a dude.
Visitors. I am Ymir. Welcome to Manus, Metyr. It is a pleasure to have you.
Interesting.
In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. Seeing that we have convened here on this day, allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
Okay. Ooh.
The map I gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided by the stars.
Okay.
I only wish to be of service, to help those who fight for their purpose.
For the stars'
I'm not
purpose.
mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter, are you not? Is someone giving you a map? Oh, I suppose you expect.
Yes, I do. I do.
I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous for power, for truth. I am a glintstone sorcerer.
Okay.
We study the stars and examine the life therein.
Okay.
Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago,
I've seen a few.
we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies.
Okay.
We too are children.
Ah. All right.
Is that not divine? Is that not sublime? And yet, none can fathom its implications. It's utter.
Is this turning into like science versus religion or something? Are these any different than the ones that I know? I thought I would have already had all of these. Used to conceal oneself in a glintstone haze, reappearing a few seconds said. The curator of the study hall, such a mastery that this now bears his name. Carrion retaliation. Swing your staff to dispel incoming sorceries. Ooh, retaliate with glint blades. Prepare against disloyalty of the academy. Oh, that's right. The academy and the royal family kind of parted ways a little bit, right? Or had kind of butted heads. The moon and the stars would one day go their separate ways. I can't remember which one was which, though. The Carrion royal family must have gone with the moon, and the academy must have gone with the stars. Hell yeah. Big phalanx guy. Wait, Carrion phalanx and glint blade phalanx. So this one must be related to the moon. This one must be related to the stars. Those unworthy of the stone crown typically end their brief journey into sorcery here. Oh, so the stone crown being like all the different helmets you find.
Do mind your feet. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
What?
Is something the way to squeeze?
What was that last part?
Is something there to squeeze? Is something there to
Do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy. Okay, so there's a little boy here somewhere or something. Do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy. Oh. Before I forget, before I go looking for the little boy, I want to read my new key item, which I am used at a hallowed ruin to sound a hanging bell. Pale blue necklace made from a thin elongated stone hollowed out from the inside. Used at a hallowed ruin to sound a hanging bell. It was a teaching of Count Ymir. The fate of the one who sounds the hanging bell will be guided by the stars. Okay, so that means I'm not going to go do this yet because there's two ruins, right, that I've seen. One of them yellow and one of them blue. A simple old map, faded and dirty, indicates the location of a hallowed ruin. So that's pointing you down towards where I've been already. So, okay, so he gave me a key to go ring this bell where you'll be guided by the stars. But I also see up here there's this ruins with these yellow ones. So I don't really want to go ring this bell if it's going to lock me out of this one perchance. So I'm going to wait to go ring the blue bell until I've had more time to uncover more stuff. Okay, so the other thing I might try to do real quick is run around here and figure out what he meant by I might watch my step because I don't want to harm the boy. Is this it? No, that is a chair or something. I don't know if he meant inside or outside. Does he mean Mikola? Or... what did he mean by that? Did he mean like a turtle outside? Who dis? Yo, this is a guy in the armor, the black... So this guy's been touched by fingerprints or something. Or this fingerprint kind of armor, and it's from Dark Underground. This looks like a chick. Impressions of the wearer leave the wearer in utterly dark. Bestowed upon those born deep underground, ordaining them as sword hands of night.
My only concerns are the concerns of
I double
and
clicked.
you are not among them.
I'm not concerned this person.
Only, there is one thing I will say. Count Ymir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it.
Okay, so
Be gone. There is nothing more to say. Be gone. There is nothing more to say.
okay, so if I cross Count Ymir, I'm gonna have to fight that lady. Let me see what she's weakest to. And I'm gonna watch this recording back to listen again to what he said about watching my step around here because there might be a boy or something. So she's gonna be weakest to fire and or lightning as well as pierce. So the weapon I have in my hand right now would be perfect that does lightning damage and pierce. Tell me again what you said about there being a boy or something.
Is something to Ah, you met Yulan.
Yes, I did.
Well, I hope that she behaved at least.
Yeah.
The poor girl has overcome grave misfortune.
Hell yeah.
Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person.
Okay.
It's no surprise her little sister too has a heart of gold. Is something to squeak?
I would like to know about the boy around that I'm supposed to watch my step because of. Okay, I need a break and I need to use the restroom, so this seems like a good stopping point for now. Alrighty, so when I come back in the next one, I'm gonna go back here and go down this side path. There's a side path like right over here, and I think it's gonna lead me, like, I think it might lead me down here. So that's where I'm gonna go next in the next episode. So hey, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.